Hi, in this video we will look at how to increase sitting tolerance. This is a challenge that most of us face wherein we find it difficult to help our child to sit for longer than 2 minutes or 5 minutes, and it becomes extremely challenging. There are constant tantrums and meltdowns, and maybe the child is throwing things in the hand because they cannot sit for long periods of time. Let's try positive reinforcement to help increase sitting tolerance. There are many ways to increase sitting tolerance by using positive reinforcement. Let's look at one way to use positive reinforcement. For example, we have an activity of writing letters. Maybe the child does not like writing letters, or maybe they're writing one letter or one word and then throwing the pencil, throwing the book, throwing the table away. All right. So what we can do is think of an activity that the child really likes. Maybe the child likes painting, maybe the child likes coloring, or the child likes to play with the ball, or likes to watch TV. Think of items or activities that the child likes and use it as a positive reinforcement. Doing the full activity at one time may be very challenging, so let's break the activity. What we can do is tell the child, you write one word. Okay, write one word and then play with the ball for 5 minutes. Now the child has finished writing one word. One part of the activity is over. The child has done his favorite activity, and then we say, come back, write the next word. Okay, so you write the next word, finish writing one word, then you do your filler activity. Your filler activity means your chosen activity, your favorite activity. When using positive reinforcement, we establish rules. Like you do this, then you get something that you like. Once the child is used to this, like writing one word, then getting their activity, we slowly increase the amount of activity that they have to do. Okay, so after a week, maybe when the child understands that, okay, I write one word, then I get to do something that I like. After the child has understood that connection, then we can slowly increase the number of activities the child has to do. So now you can say, okay, write two words. All right, we can write two words, then you can play with your ball. All right. So now what we have done is the child has increased the number of the minutes that the child is sitting in one place and doing any activity. After the child has built the connection of doing an activity and then getting a reward, we can now start fading the reward. Okay, we have to fade the reward so that the child is not dependent. Every time the child sits for more than 5 minutes, the child will then expect a reward. So we don't want that. Our goal is that the child can sit for a longer period of time without expecting any kind of reward. To fade the reward, we can use the reward chart. Here I have made a simple reward chart. Online you will find many examples for a reward chart. How we use a reward chart is simple. The child sits for 5 minutes, they get a star. So you keep giving stars to the child whenever they sit for the expected amount of time. Then you can increase the number of minutes. We say now, okay, we sat for 5 minutes last week. Now this week we will try to sit for 10 minutes. Okay, if you can sit for 10 minutes and finish your activity, then I'll give you a star. So for 1 week you try sitting for 10 minutes. Slowly increase the amount of time. From 10 minutes go to 12 minutes. From 12 minutes go to 15 minutes. When the child gets all the stars, then you can say, okay, now that you've got all your stars, now you can do your favorite activity. So for using positive reinforcement, the two important steps to remember is consistency and fading. Try using positive reinforcement for increasing sitting tolerance, and please reach out to us with any changes in behavior that you may have observed. Thank you.